See, I already know I'm Pippin. Number one, I just understand that'd be like more, no matter what, that's kind of like how I am. Huh? But then I also get, I have to pal around with Gandalf a lot. I have to train with him, right? Like, you pass through, I don't know, fire and death for not to match wits with you, right? Don't matter whether you're a droid or a dumb stormtrooper, right? Let's face it, whatever character I am with the Thor crap and whatever they like try to make fun of, right? With the Lion they know something about it. Some Elijah thing or whatever. They even cast Elijah Wood, but they pick him for Frodo instead of Pippin. See, they chose poorly. At any rate, Smeagol, I don't have time for the crap. Listen, whatever it is, who cares? And it's a separation of church and state, right? If he says, something about, Zelensky auto salesman and, something. Anyway, the ring's still in your pocket, right? For Gandalf ain't here. But, he trained me on, what to say, you know what I mean? If you understand, Gandalf is probably most like Jesus. And so, to that end, right, I could be a mere watchman, like the guy, not alone any longer, right, Gandalf? Remember, these people stand alone, not alone. And it's exactly that moment. But yet, I can't help but notice, speaking of Bones or whatever that guy is, right, the guy from the Star Trek movie, right, the actor, the Kiwi who played the good guy in the one, but that way, what do you mean you keep what you kill? What the fuck are you talking about, man? And why is Mission Impossible 2 one in there? And where's, what about Groot, the witch hunting guy? But what do you mean you keep what you... I thought it was like the Gandalf one. And you and, Viggo Mortensen and a couple actors are, you at least don't hate whatever is cool about, art and, heart and, even, a Christian wrote this and we don't care about it. I thought, one understood the difference between us and Gandalf, right, at the very least, and didn't go crawling to, I don't know, Saruman, the Reek or whatever, right? Anyway, we don't like Smeagol's, we know that, right? But we also understand we don't like orcs and, tortured, mutilated. Well, listen, they were elves ones. I think... just for once, the humans aren't the orcs by definition. That the humans and the orcs could be the demons, or whatever. I mean, these people, is that how? It's the Bible verbatim. Could you just somebody, all I really know about it is if you want to really get to the bottom of who wants to wipe them out, all of them, it's bad people. But then we reverse jitsu and we have our team of two and who there's always two there are with the wipe them out, all of them, right, Squirtles? It's always two of them. There are. Emperor and the Caller Maul, right? It's not the Howard the Duck guy, no matter what he says in his stupid solo movie. It's not any sneaks who hang out with Ray and at least know, the little riddle game or whatever. And then Jimmy the Time comes along and figures it out because he's one of the Rat Race characters. Just like Whoopi Goldberg and, Ditto or whatever. And I think we're in Sister Act, and we know it, right, Bally Steakhouse. At any rate, whatever it could be, right, just don't try it. Number one, I always go for don't try it, right, Portman? And always two there are in that situation. It's you and Knightley, right? And, whichever one of you says wipe them out, all of them, wipe, right? And whoever, says yes, master, whatever, is... between the two of you, all right? Really, I don't, and, don't involve, Padawan Daisy, all right? What's between you and Ray is, everybody something with Raymond, but really, I don't say that. I get it's pals intrigue. I don't think you're actually doing that with, my dad verbatim. I don't, we can't all be, rumor mills here, TMZ2 or whatever. But TMZ2 or whatever, T2 doesn't appreciate, certain things about, they're just people, and leave them the fuck alone, and, draw a distinction between, real, what, you don't notice they're under duress, the same as you and me? Really? If you don't even notice that about it, you're probably part of the problem, and it's, whatever CNN network you might TMZ work for. Am I right, Brittany? And I look forward to your sequel, because, of course, in case you didn't notice, only Brittany's book, was at first there was a paper shortage, so it couldn't come out. But yet the paper shortage, other books came out, only hers. And then I think other people needed to review the book to make sure she didn't, say anything about certain clubs or abuses of the past because of certain clubs, right? Even Angelina Jolie is never mentioned once about certain clubs or killing snakes and stuff. Anyway, all right. Have a good day. And always two there are. They're not on the Sith, but like they're the Jedi ones, right? Right, Yogurt? And it's nightly important. And nobody knows the trouble I see. Nobody knows with Siri and Jesus, because I'm like the Luke guy. Timmy the Time guy. Timmy Pasquin, right? Son of Spawn, evil man. Discuss, all right, right? What is a patent to you? What is a little like, just include me once and you could have like most of the money, as long as you understand it was like concept buy. Discuss. Hey, who is Alan Dershowitz? Discuss.